What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 11th of July. I'm taking a look at XRP this morning. Welcome to the channel, guys. All of the new and current subscribers. Appreciate all you guys out there. XRP, what's going on? We had a decent day yesterday. Looks like the market just flipped into the green, actually, just here as we're on live here. So yesterday we had a 1.9% green day. We haven't seen a day like that in a while, so that was nice to see. Not much, obviously. Could you add a 0 or 2 to that? That would be pretty cool. But it is what it is. We have a pretty steady decline here for XRP. We're going to talk about a couple different scenarios that could play out here. Similar, but not exactly the same here. So we got a move down over here that took place back in May and June. Then we started to trend up with that higher low. Take a look at where we're at now. Move down, up, back down again, up again, and then a higher low. So far we have a higher low, which, let me get a different tool on the screen here. Printed that nice higher low on May 23rd, and then continued to make a, let's see what that move was, essentially off the higher low, basically a 23% move. So if we take a look, we have lower lows. I mean, these are also lower lows, big candle wicks. And so far on the 7th of July, just a couple days ago, we have a higher low. Lower low, lower high, higher low. So far, we have still a lower high. We're waiting for a break above these highs here, giving us a change in trend, giving us a higher high. If that doesn't take place, then this is nothing more than a lower high, and we'll actually get a lower low. So we're in the middle here. We're in this period of, with XRP and the words patience go together pretty well if you've been a part of the community for a while. Not much happens, and then all of a sudden everything happens at once, both to the upside and to the downside. So we're waiting for that change in trend. So far it's still to the downside. We need this to be confirmed as a higher low, which it is. And then we're trending up here. We're finding resistance at 48,001. I'll zoom into the 3-minute time frame and show you guys that. We're looking for a higher high here to give us that change in trend. Heading to the 3-minute chart, guys. 3-minute chart yesterday, you could see where the top came in right here at our 48,001. Got a pretty aggressive pullback, which held essentially at the 47,379 level. And we've been trading sideways. We've also been basically pinned around our 47,710 level. 47,710 level. We've been pretty much pinned at over the overnight session. So we'll see here, guys. It doesn't appear like the price wants to get back down to this old neckline here. I mean, we hit it twice. We hit it back in here on the 16th. We hit it on the 28th, as well as the 30th of June. Like I said, XRP looks like it wants to start to do something like this, giving us that higher high. Taking a look back, so far that double top came in very nice, right up there at the 55 to 56 cent range. Boom, boom, and we've been pulling back. You know, you could argue that we're in a very large inverse head and shoulders here, although this right shoulder is getting a little bit long. You know, you could do some kind of a trend line here, a resistance line, Looking for that break, guys. If we get a break above that, it would do one, give us a higher high. It would break above this right shoulder resistance line. It would start to make its way up to 50, 51, and probably back up to 55, 56, at least 55. So we'll have to see if we throw the fibs on this. Let's take this swing high here. We'll take this swing low. Looks like our first fib would take us up here to the 66-cent level. We have targets up there at 68, 69, 63, 61, all within that range. So if we take a zoom out here for XRP, we'll have to see what happens here. But right now there's a lot going on this chart, and patience is one of those things that you need to be in this market, especially if you're a long-term holder. Right now, 47,710 is our resistance from yesterday, and still overnight, we're actually lower than that. That's my red line or 48.01 was yesterday's, and then currently this morning we're at 47.10, and that was from yesterday. We hit that on the money. So let's see if this is the higher low. I mean, it obviously is so far, but it needs to be confirmed with a higher high, getting us up into the 50842, 51812 level, and that'll give the bulls a little bit more comfort in knowing that the price should actually start to gravitate to the upside. If we start to fail and roll over, basically back down to the 47.060, maybe even testing those 46.39s, that's a little sketchy, as in we're probably going to put in new lows and start to trade back under basically 45, maybe even test 44.9. That would obviously be a new lower low, and probably just continue to drift lower, maybe even testing this white line here, which if we got there today, that would basically put us down there at 44.4, 44.5. So it is good to see XRP up in the green yesterday. Looks like we're bumping our head once again today. Things seem quiet in the market. Bitcoin actually back up today. Got pushed back down a little bit yesterday. Got to give it some credit. It tried yesterday. So far, we're finding support at basically, so this is all 30,000. So we have 141, 186, 234. This cluster where the market's been essentially battling since the 21st of June, basically sideways around that range. Major resistance up there at 31,573. Be nice to see that broken, and then we can get the price all the way up here to 34,239. But once we got to get above 31,573. So not too much going on here with the markets in general, Bitcoin and or XRP. Hey, it's nice to see XRP move higher yesterday. So far, just about flat here this morning. Keep your eye on that 48,001 level. That's the resistance I talked about. And then as well as 47,710. Those are both basically right where the market's at. If we start to break above those, it's 48,700, 50842, 51812. If we start to break below those levels, it's 47,060, 46,039. That's all within here for XRP. Is this a giant inverse head and shoulders? Starting to have a look to it, although this right shoulder's getting a little bit long. But wouldn't it be nice to see the price do something like this? Who knows? XRP community, XRP investors have been let down time and time again. So definitely don't get the hopes up too much here, guys. All right, let's see what happens here. Bitcoin holding up so far. XRP starting to potentially put a next leg in here. This is the first time we've seen a higher low in a while. These are all lower lows like we just mentioned. This is another lower low. This is another lower low. So we could be ready and turning the corner here with this higher low that was printed on the 7th of July and ready to put in a higher high, getting us above this high over here on the 2nd. Just like that. So if we were breaking above that, that would put us something like, let me get this, getting us that higher high, which would take us right to 50842. That was where the last resistance came in here on the 22nd of June. So we potentially got that change in trend taking its sweet old time here to reverse. That's my thoughts on XRP. You know, of course, this is it's very narrow-minded in the fact that I'm not talking about any crazy prices to the downside. I'm not talking about any crazy prices to the upside. We have enough problems right in where the price is at right now that I'm not going to talk about anything way above or way below the market. But on a news event, the price could explode to the downside, explode to the upside, and of course, get up to those targets. You know, I have targets up here at $1.21.96.82. You know, $2, $4, you name it, I have them up there. But until the price starts to really move, they don't even come into effect. They shouldn't even really be talked about. Same with down here, 29 cents, 30, 34. You know, I could keep on going. We have one down here to 18.26, 26.710. Right now, the price has enough problems, and it's at 48.001 is resistance, and we're basically pinned. The price is pinned at 47.710 as we make this video here this Tuesday, the 11th of July morning. So guys, let me know your thoughts on XRP. Welcome to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bitcoin so far holding up well, which is, you know, if it starts to move higher, which it did yesterday and reversed, we obviously saw XRP move higher too. But then it got pushed back down, and XRP basically closed below the 48.001. So patience well, it's been over 2.5 years, I know that, for the SEC lawsuit. One of these days, one of these months, I should say, weeks, months, who knows, years, it'll be over. Whether it's good news or bad news, time will tell. All right, guys, later.